Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol ACB. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the red line annotation right there is coming from. And, after today's price movement, definitely some updates need to be done. A good gap up, and then even after the gap up, the price just continued to grind its way higher and higher, all day long. So it definitely changes the dynamic here on the chart. There's still work to be done. There is still always a possibility that maybe this was just a dead cat bounce. But as of right now, there's no doubt about it. The price is bouncing, not just a matter of starting to, measure the strength of it. But first update that needs to be done comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So going forward, 735 is a must-hold level, and there's no question about it. Why do I call that a must-hold level? Well, I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but in the event the price were to come down to 735 and then break down below it and continue on down, at that point in time, from a very literal sense, it would literally be putting the price right back inside of the range where it was. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with true power are not going to go back to where they were. They're going to make at least some sort of form of progress forward. So again, not saying the price is even going to go down and test 735, but that is definitely a very important level of support from the overall point of view. As far as a near-term level of support, and what I would call an ideal level, meaning, hey, Clay, what would make this chart look the best? That would be if the price can stay up there above $7.65. But $7.65 is not a must-hold level. It's not a do-or-die level. So it's not like the chart is totally ruined if the price breaks below there. Because again, for the reasons discussed, $7.35 is more so that very important level from the overall perspective. Now, what about levels of resistance if this thing continues to grind its way higher? Next key level of resistance to keep an eye on is going to be that gap close location right up there at, we'll call it $7.95. And I suppose if this thing just keeps on going, I should probably do one more. And yes, I'm talking to myself out loud right now. After $7.95, next key level up there at $8.10. So $7.95, $8.10, next couple areas of resistance. All in all, though, no doubt about it, powerful move today, good solid volume. Not just a question of can the bulls continue to build upon this bounce? We will see. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.